for the delay. I was supposed to be on right at 4 o'clock, and it is now 4:09. Was having technical difficulties with trying to get on. For some reason, YouTube was prompting me to um, rotate my phone. I'm not sure why, but come on in, come on in. Not gonna be before you long. No longer than 4:30, actually. So, so just come on in. I know y'all weren't probably wondering about the title, but we'll explain that in a moment. But I'm hoping everyone had a blessed Resurrection Sunday, aka Easter Sunday, and weekend, because I know um, some of you had traveled during the weekend. So I'm just hoping everybody made it back safely and that you had a marvelous time with your family and friends celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So gonna give 30 more seconds and then we'll dive right in to the topic of discussion on today. Excuse me. All right, y'all, let's get the party started. All right. Give me a moment. Just a second, just a second. All right, so y'all see the title. The title says fake news. When it comes to dealing with about Angie Stone's death. Hello, Code. Hi, Sandra. Listen, y'all. I don't know if y'all been following. And by the way, if it's your first time here, thank you for joining me. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm more so live Monday through Friday, but it's on different platforms. It's not pretty much, it's simultaneously. So whatever platform I'm on for the week, that's where I'm at from Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So listen, this is Apostle V. Thank you for joining my daily live pop-up. Just really getting back in the stride of things because I just finished a stage play production over the weekend, which was a great success, by the way. The people are waiting for part 2. Okay, Avon, if you did not subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Raza, hello. Hello, Avon. So look, how many of you have been following the story about Angie Stone, right? If you don't know who Angie Stone is, she was a well-known R&B artist / neo-soul artist that passed away a few weeks back. I'm trying to remember how far back. I'm gonna say maybe a month ago, and then they had her funeral maybe a week or two after that. So there is a guy that I follow on Instagram. Shout out to Paperwork Party. for all of his precise investigation concerning Angie Stone's death. Do you know what he found out, y'all? He went to the extent to purchase the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter that Angie Stone supposedly died on the scene from. What did this man find out? And I'm really covering him in prayer because he have found out some vital information that the coroners haven't talked about, that the hospital haven't talked about, that the policemen haven't talked about, that not even the people that were on the van as well as the driver with Angie Stone don't have anything to talk about, to say about it. And mind you, this same guy, Paperwork Party, found out that all of them on the van signed an NDA. So that means if you sign an NDA, it's it's information that they don't want to be exposed. Anytime somebody has to sign an NDA, is information that that person does not want to get out, or people. So, do you know what this man found out? He found out that there was no blood found on the scene of the crash as well as inside the van of Angie Stone. Now y'all make that make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If y'all say that this woman died on the scene, why is there no blood in the van, on the van, even where the van ended up at turned over? You would have seen it basically whether it was on the pavement or in the grass somewhere near the van. There was no blood, y'all. This is what Paperwork Party found out, that there was no blood found. He literally went and purchased the van because it was up for auction, right? True enough, the van was crashed. It was hit, rather. But there was no blood found anywhere in the vicinity of the van nor in the van of Angie Stone. I don't even know if there was any blood from the others that were in the van. Nobody has said nothing about if any of these people, because they survived, including the driver, where is the reports from the police concerning the other people as well as from the hospital to where they would have gotten transported at, as well as Angie, right? Something is not adding up, y'all, and I need somebody to make sense of it all. Make sense of it all. I'm just trying to figure it out. But prayers up for Angie Stone's family continuously, as well as those that are on this case, outside of the case, if you know what I'm saying. Those that do, PI work, those that are journalists, those that are bloggers, that are really honing in on the real news, because that's fake news. It's just like even the whole scene did not look um, didn't look authentic. It didn't. The scene where the crash took place did not look authentic. Even the woman that they said that supposedly went to help assist Angie get out of the van, and then she ended up getting hit by the truck. None of that didn't add up, y'all. You know what Paperwork Party basically mentioned? He mentioned that it had to be where that her body was placed at the scene. So that means that she was actually already unalived before the crash even happened. So that means she wasn't even on the van, allegedly. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. I'm just sharing the info that is already out online. It's for educational purposes only. God, y'all, my tooth. But listen, what time is it? It's 4:21, so I got 8 more minutes with you all. So, what do y'all think about this? Do y'all believe in what was given to us by the news concerning Angie Stone's life being taken? Because that's how I gotta put it. Or do you feel suspicious about the whole ordeal? I'm suspicious about it. I've been suspicious about it since day one. I've been suspicious about it since day one. I've been suspicious. How many people been suspicious? Okay. Okay, Adora. Okay. Thank you for that insight information. I'm just now looking at your message, your comments, Adora. I don't know if you're still there. So I thought he purchased it. So that's good. So that's good that, okay, they did say that there's no blood. So that lets you know that there's something fishy about them saying that she died on the scene. I hope I don't get no strike, because I don't know what the certain words are that y'all don't, YouTube is against. I hope it does not get a strike. But this is for educational purposes only. But I do give a shout out to Paperwork Party. And I'm hoping that he do purchase the van so that it can really be like a true, like real investigation. Whoever the experts are when it comes to, vehicles being crashed, how the vehicle got crashed, the impact of the vehicle being crashed, and where it was crashed, where the vehicle was messed up at, where it was hit at, what was the direction from where it was coming from, where the other vehicle was coming from to be hit. So it's just like a lot of stuff not adding up. It's not. And it was basically, I'm just going off of what you're hearing out here in the streets. Like I heard from the TikTok side about the people who were in the van that they signed NDAs. So, like I said, allegedly, I don't know how true it is. And then I heard on the back end that all of them were being that actually allegedly signed the NDAs were all being represented in court by a female. I forgot her name, but she's a television judge. I forgot her name. So that was another thing that came out as well. Don't know how true that is. And so if that's a television judge, then that means that it's not authentic as far as with representation with the others that were in the van. So y'all, it's just a mess. And it's just unfortunate that this lady had lost her life. And it wasn't just for no apparent reason, y'all. Let's like get that clear, and let's all be on the same page with that. We all know not long after she basically exposed Universal Records and whoever else that her life was in danger after that point. All because of the money that was owed to her, which supposedly is supposed to be $5 million that was found that is actually owed to her. So that means now that she's not here, it still should be owed to her but given to her children, because that's the next of kin. She still has children that can reap off of that and benefit from that. Now, all the stuff they're saying about how her daughter probably trying to get over and stuff like that, I don't know, y'all. I ain't dived that deep into the story about her children, about her daughter, about her son, even when it comes to their, about D'Angelo. D'Angelo basically, it was said he didn't even show up to the funeral. So I don't even know all of that because I didn't watch the funeral. I just chose not to because of it being so, like, just being so open. I just didn't want to see her in that state. I mean, she looked beautiful from the picture of her being in the casket. She looked like she was asleep. But it just, something is just not adding up, y'all. It's not adding up. Not adding up. Whew, Lord. I'm about to sign off. I know I signed on a little late, almost 10 minutes late. But it's like 3 minutes left. But I'm about to sign off because I'm hungry, y'all, for one. And I just been doing kingdom business since I woke up this morning. And finally got a break to come out, do what I had to do. And got to empty out this car because I had to pick up all the props and everything from the venue, which was from the church that we used. Yes, correct. That's it, Queen. I'm not even sure. I don't even remember. I don't even know. Have they shown the faces of those that were in the van? The only face I've seen so far is the driver's face on social media with different bloggers showing the driver. But have anybody else seen any of the other people that was in the van as far as their face on social media? Right. To me, I just feel like it's a major cover-up. And like I said, the bloggers, the PIs, journalists, podcasters, I'm praying for all of y'all that are really seeking justice for Angie Stone, because I really am too. And I'm going to try to keep up on the story as much as possible. There's a lot of stories that I've come across I want to keep up on and find, justice for these individuals. Because, all of those stories are people that were, they're no longer here. but it was like heinous crimes. And I feel like this was a heinous crime, if you ask me. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. I just, hope they do not strike me for this live. Um, it's just weird. It's crazy. It's just unbelievable. Still, just kind of still in awe that she's no longer with us. But I'm about to get off. I appreciate y'all for joining in and jumping on, giving me y'all feedback. Until next time, until tomorrow, I may still complete it and finish it out. As far as tomorrow, if I find more information throughout, from now up until I come on tomorrow. So I'll be here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Meet me here. Let's talk more about it and see if we could come to some type of closure, because her family needs closure. Her family needs closure. Who wouldn't? Thank you, That's It Queen, for following. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I'm about to be out of here. This is Apostle V once again. I do my daily live pop-up Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on YouTube all this week. So don't know where I'll be next week, but catch me here every day this week at 4 p.m. All right. Y'all have a blessed one. Shalom.